this thing. Let's hit go live. Let's do this. So I still have to get my ACC up and running because ACC has decided to be. I wanted to install the reshade thing, and I didn't test it before today, and it broke this game. It worked in normal AC, it worked in R-Factor 2, it apparently breaks ACC completely. Which is absolutely amazing, because that means you have to very quickly fix that. So AC2, binaries, Win64, and yeah, I think everything besides the actually ship file is causing issues. Let's see if I can get the game to now boot. ACC is the thing is it's structured like this for Unreal games, but like this Unreal game can somewhat be rich. So let's start a yes, ACC. So let's see, do I get it to start? Next attempt. Up, and that seems to be actually working. Part of a new problem might be that my overlay bricked itself. We'll have to even tell that one query free to set contents. Yeah, so I have my chat now open as well. It's good. It's brilliant. Last thing to do. Mouse cursors attached here. So turn off my controllers. So we should be settled here. Yeah, much intro very well. Right, server list. SRXP. Switch. Pinging 6 servers. What's what do I need? I need split 2. Insert my clipboard into the password field and connect. So to make minor corrections to my viewport. There's my mouse. So aggressive presets. And because of the temperatures, we definitely need like a tire. It's for 1.2 psi into all tires immediately. Because we will be doing night driving here tonight. I forgot to put that actually into the description. Because this is going to be a night race. Trying to get. I didn't get my calibration right the first time around. This is awkward now. It is running as low of a. Yeah, it's running basically Monza Aero in this car. That's interesting. That's the configuration. It's running also pretty forward brake bar, rearward brake bars already with 58. So I'll drop that further rearwards because it's still shit with the aero in here. I do want to drop the bump stop range. What else do I do? Because what they have on default is the absurd for the rears. Let's extend the front one so we're not immediately in the bump stop once we start decelerating. Brakes. Pads number 1. Anything else is just slightly shooting yourself in the foot. I'd say slightly because it's not really that hard of a shot. So, we have a setup, we have a car, and my steering is broken. Didn't I it's like I didn't run RF2 since. It's like on Sunday I ran my. Okay, I have to leave the game, it's fun. Actually, return to garage, we'll briefly save the setup so I don't need to remake it, but we will lose it. a couple of minutes here because I have to restart. So KTM VR01. So quits. Yes. Actually check does my capture work. Yeah, it does work. Everything is working fine and great, so that's good. Not front. So the reason why is because ACC is one of the stupid games that does not set the wheel rotation. Like I've doing. Come on, skip this end screen, thank you. So pop this open, pop the second desktop open. First master, game control settings. Guess what? They're on my first desktop. Go over there. Here, first master wheel. Properties. Why are you at 566 again? I didn't drive fucking LMP2 since Saturday. And I drove in between some normal AC. So well, I've reconfigured it back to these settings. Did I boot perhaps? I think I might have booted RF2 to test my... Oh yeah, right, I booted RF2 to test my plugin. That's how it broke. Right, yeah, I tested my headlight plugin. That's how I broke it. So I know how my broke ones. I thought I had to fix, so I didn't have to check. I forgot about that. So skip this screen. No, not career mode, thank you very much. Server list. SRXP. Enter. Split 2. Still has the password in there, so I don't even need to copy paste it. It's the great thing about me load, save, load. I lost about like 2 minutes. It's the great thing. RF2 this would have taken literally the time to start the game. And now the rotation is correct. I could have also just fixed it by like changing my settings. That would be boring. Guess that would be too easy. Fuck. What are you standing there? Like, okay, that was super stupid from me because, like, bruh, what are you? The pit exit for fuck's sake. Okay, slowly.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
So let's get rolling. I have about 17 minutes to set up a car. It's gonna be fun. One of the worst trucks in the world. Let's face it. Honestly, one of the things is I recently rewatched Chris Hayes' video on like the worst corners, and it's like the Paul Riccard has the final corner in it, and honestly I would say the final corner isn't actually that bad. I kind of like the final corner on this track. I probably need to retract that statement once I drive it here again. I've liked it in the past, okay? We will note that. I might not like it with this car. But I actually hate more the Mickey Mouse section after the first... Yes. That section is so freaking horrible. That thing can fucking go... Die on firefall, I don't care. I can take that nearly at the speed a GT3 can take that corner, I'm pretty sure. A GT3 can't probably take that corner much faster than me, honestly. With like 190 kilometers an hour. I mean, so far she's feeling quite good. Tire pressures are getting quite high, honestly. Ambient temperature is about 22 degrees.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That was a bit stupid for me.
Car on the left. Clear on the
Honestly, with faster cars, this corner is a slightly bit more enjoyable. With these slower cars, it's not. With faster cars, the S section, yeah, that's.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Car on the
Because
right.
yeah, that next section is so freaking horrific. Especially this hairpin. Let's see where we have to. Honestly, the tire pressures are shooting high, especially in the right side tires. I might need to run lower. Interesting, my tire set is on 2, so that's wrong. It should be still a tire set 1. So I haven't used tire set 1 at all. That was a slight bit too fast. That's the problem with AC, is like, you're either driving the corner too slow, or you're driving the corner way too fast and fly off. There's one line and one line only. Anything else is not tolerable. Come on. Oh, I just realized I forgot to put up the foot cam. I've turned on the phone for it. Yeah, I just have to lock that in quickly. Well, yeah, I forgot to put up the fire cam. I just realized. Oh god, the tire pressure is high as fuck. Why? I mean, I spun. Okay, that's the reason. It shouldn't be that high.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
This is just the inconsistency in ACC and the aggressive preset. It's like, on some tracks, you have to ramp in, like at 30 degrees, still put it like half a PSI or an entire PSI of pressure to get them up to pressure. But like on some other tracks, like this apparently, where like at 20 degrees ambient, you want to put pressure out of them to get 27. It's like, what are you guys doing? This is not adding up at all. This makes no goddamn sense. Let's put in a lap.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Okay, honestly, GT3s can still take it faster than me. Oh god, honestly, jeez. Like a 4-on-4-wheel skid there. Y'all just absolutely pushing over all the wheels. Yeah, I need to take like a... at least half a PSI out of all tires. Though the temperatures will go down. Is my chat right now is covering up my in-game time, so I don't know what in-game time it is, but it's 9 PM. So this will basically be the time when qualifying also starts. So actually, no, it didn't record a time. Well, it's classic for ACC because you did a minor cut that we don't even talk about with you. So we don't validate your practice lap. It's just such a bra moment. It would be so useful if they just informed you, for fuck's sake, that, oh yeah, you could do a cut and so that's why your lap time isn't valid. Because then you learn the track limits, because that's for you have to learn this track. And if you can't learn the track limits because the track doesn't tell you whether you've exceeded them, then yeah.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That's yes, no one of the car.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. There's a slow car up ahead.
I mean, this race is gonna be nightmarish for me anyway, with how much straightaway is there.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Well done, mate.
3 seconds off the pace.
Yellow flag ahead.
Jesus! I don't have a clue where there's 3 seconds in that lap. I think I'm just fucked today with BOP. Because there's no way there's 3 seconds in that lap. Granted, I'm running too high pressures, but not by that much. It's like
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
that costs still time, and it's like, how the hell are you supposed to go 3 seconds faster? This just isn't on this track. This track just can't support these times. I'm sorry, but like, no. Some major oversteer moments trying to push. Like half a second up. I need 1.5 seconds up. Not half.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
And I'm not even half a second up anymore. But hey, the lap is at least valid, I guess. How in the name of God am I supposed to go quicker than this? There's just no way that you can drive this car quicker.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I'm still bleeding time in the corners, but I had a better run shit. It's just weird. I'm gonna be frank. Where can you gain the time? Like 3 seconds out materialize themselves out of nothing. It's somewhere. And I'm pushing every... Oh god, understeer, Jesus! Slow exit. It's just, it's red everywhere. It just doesn't improve. And with how tight the qualifying at Nürburgring was, this is gonna be like me being in last, basically. There's no chance in hell that I can improve. Because I need to get right now into the top 10 under 1.8 seconds off. Yes, probably the poster that's sitting there with like a fucking Quali lap, right? The person that's in the front right now is on a Quali lap, right? That's fine. Why not? But you don't gain so much in a Quali lap either. In a second or so. Yeah, that was a lot more nicer. I felt it. The setup isn't terrible. I think I need to lower the front down, actually. And also I need to close up the fucking brake ducts on the front, because my brakes are just absolutely cool, chilled. And this is for... Oh yeah, because the ambience is so cold, that's why. This low ambient temperature. Oh, obvious. Yes. I haven't figured out the line for that stupid corner yet. I think the lap didn't validate actually.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Honestly, let's return to the pits. We have about a minute anyway to qualifying. I'm taking the time briefly to fix this. Hello, but you can't log in. Open this up. Come on. Where is this up? Well, that was not a minute. I will be frank, you said that minute message and then just went like, well, 20 seconds later now. It's fucking pathetic sometimes for these people. Okay, OBS is registering. Yes, I have webcam. It's not particularly bright, but it's working. So, right, let's return to ACC. Okay, good. We need to change a couple of things on this. Number 1, fuel. 14 liters will probably be fine. That's the one will be fine. Well, tires. Temperature barely changed. So with rubber board. 5 PSI out of all tires. This should immediately get them under control. Should bring the tire pressures down enough. Aero. Lowering the front down by 2 clicks. We're closing the brake ducts up by 2 clicks. On both ends. It's qualifying anyway, so I can risk stuff like that. Close the brake ducts and stuff. So, right. Ignition, starter.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
Well, it's showtime. Let's see how much I can get on this car. I was about 2.5 seconds off in practice. Let's see if I can get into the top 10 and qualify. I mean, it doesn't really matter much if I get taken out in T1 again. And hey, let's be positive. Because it's not like I can fight myself to the front with this car. There aren't really that many corners to exploit the car's strength of being stupidly nimble. Which you usually exploit to get lap time. Yeah, unless you're still the first limitation I hit. Even considering that corner. Corner seems to be wide in the middle than on the exit. Okay, that's surprising when the car suddenly stops. I think part of my issue was also brakes that were way too cold. But this will dump additional heat into the tires. So tire pressure should really not be an issue then. So I am slightly under pressure, but this is the first flyer, so it should be fine. It's a bit wide. Let's see. It seems not to give me track limits for that one. So be kind to me for once. Wasn't a good line at all. It's like they specifically put on the apex of the corner the high curb just to fuck with you. Not much of an improvement. 2.2 seconds off the pace! Oh my fucking god, this is not gonna end well. This is not gonna end well for me. I was less aggressive. Eh? How did I lose so much time on the exit there? So yeah, I need to... What the hell is going on here that people are that much quicker? It's like 2 seconds. Like a second is totally acceptable, I have no issues, but 2? Bruh. Massive lift because car didn't rotate. Oh no 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 no! Hang a bit wide there. How the hell did this corner gain me like 13? This. Don't even ask me at this point. Okay, now my lap times are starting to get resembled out of a fucking human being. Problem is, this is the first lap for most people so far. Yeah, I lost more time even. Somewhere. Yeah, P4 right now, that's really good. But with that delta to P1, I don't expect to hold that position for any length of time. Yeah, we'll want that one. Let's pull over and get a fresh car. Return to garage, yes, confirm. I have about 6 minutes remaining in the quali. Still a couple of things. Number one. Yeah, we'll put on the fresh set again. It's good. Aero. Front down, even. Let's go. Equal front rear. Softening my front bump dampener. I think that probably will murder me spectacularly. I think that will kill me, most likely. I have to try something. I have to try something at this point.
Low tire pressure, stay clear of the curbs.
Currently 1.5. Hey Taco, lunatics. I will have enough time to figure out where those two are in the standings. But now it's focus. I have the feeling my brakes will probably overheat if I keep them on these settings. The thing is, the race itself is running at colder temperatures than this. So it's super hard to gauge my brake temperatures. I need to pay during this run attention to my brakes. I think in part what probably is help. I mean, P2 is a second of P1, I just realized. Can I just accuse whoever is fucking P1 as a cheater? Nah. Nah, it's probably just an alien. Oh. Thanks for the info game. I just noticed, like, wait a second, why do I have a flag here? I do have the meatball. At least it doesn't DQ you in like 16 seconds. There's a certain other game that does that when you're not running hitless when you need to. Can I get away with running just the... Yeah, right now I'm running high beams, so really the headlights are useless right now. You just need them for visibility purposes. I can just run normal lights, not high beams. I don't know if Tok should be faster than me on the lap. I mean, I stayed with him for the outlap, it's probably a good sign. She seems set to beat my laptop right now. And I am leading time. This is not good. I might be getting some mild slipstream here, but not much. As much as I hoped for. Lost my time in the corner. Yeah, 2 tenths down. But I have time for another lap, so I will try. See how top it lands. I don't know where he is even. I can't see him on his which position he is at. Could check. Could figure it out easily if I just flipped my board over.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Oh god, he's leading time here. It's not good. This is not the my advantage. He's giving me free slipstream. That's worth about a 10th, I think. For mistake. No, it's more than that. Holy shit, how much quick. Okay, he's pulling over. It's very nice. Free slipstream.
Clear on the right.
It's a massive improvement this lap.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
8/10 of a second.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. Well done.
P3.
Personal best.
P3. Oh my fucking god.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
My qualifying time is over.
Validated.
Yeah, I know. I need to get the GT3s out of the way. Oh my god. P3. Where's Taco? Oh, Taco is only P15. He must have got like his lap invalidated a couple of times, because man, that guy was close to my times for sure. Was close for sure. P14 for him. P15, very unfortunate for him. Nah, he didn't. He got a... It's 2066, not 2609. His final complete lap was 2609. That was hit probably same time as the lap that he did in front of me. Everson is behind me with his in P5 with his Ginetta. Holy shit, this is gonna be interesting. So we have Taco. Yeah, he is qualified with his 0609. What are these time gaps? It's like, it's really weird because like down to P5 it's a second, and then it's another second down to P14. So there's basically 9 cars within a second there again. And then there's down to Gunther for another second roughly. Because he's like 3.1 seconds with a 2071. I've qualified with a 2047. It's a massive improvement. I first the best first sector by like 2 3/10s, massively better middle sector, and a very good last sector. Like it was a really good lap. Like I'm not gonna say anything. It helped a lot that he towed me. That's 2/10s there, and those 2/10s that would have been P4. That's the difference. That got like Toko's tow helped me to P to P3. I'm good. Well, that doesn't matter much. This is the GT4s. We will be starting behind the GT3s. Right. Okay. But yeah, we have honestly, will we start the pole sitter? The Porsche of Bollewinkel in P1. Abreu in a Chevrolet Camaro. What paint job do you have? Yeah, this is actually here's a bit proper so you can actually maybe see the cars. Yeah, this car. Pretty impressive sample. I have to be careful stepping around my room because I'm well, I have a bunch of PC parts laying around here. I've been disassembling which. Now that's me. And P3. That's the AMG of Szymanski. Everson. Oh yeah, right, because he's right-hand drive, that's why I'm standing inside his car. Right, that's that's why I'm basically in the boot of the Ginetta of Everson. Fennings. He's starting with a BMW. That's the first BMW. Russell with another Beamer. Barker with his Sneak Alpine. Fitting for Paul Riccard. As in that it's a French track. Not so fitting for Paul Riccard because it's a war handling car that is not as suited for even straight lines. Well, that's taking a look around the car. I mean, this cooling system back here is looking impressive. Is the Alpine a re-engine car? I don't think so. But like, why does it have this bunch of stuff back here? What is ventilation stuff on the back of the car? I mean, it's a small car, so you... Hartmann, another Porsche, similar to... Same teammate to this one. Oh, was it? Right, then Fastnacht in the other AMG, sponsored by Nvidia. Probably has a custom livery that I don't have loaded. Roar! In a decently impressive position. Pretty nice position. I don't know which position he's actually in. Let me check. I need to open the timetables because the where's P11. Last P11. Let's see if he can deliver that. Fuchs. Well, that was the guy that last race was murdered right in front of Meisen, so heading into P2. Hopefully it isn't happening. Silly is another Beamer. McDonald in his Merc, relatively in the back. Let's hope we don't encounter him again. Tokyo, very unfortunate for him. But he delivered a very good fight last Le Mans. Moretta. We have another Aston. I mean, it looks probably very silly. We're leaning over here like that. Yeah, this is the Aston. There's the fuel cell back there. Like, the detail is nuts in this game. Like, when you're looking for these, like, smaller details, looking, like, through windscreen shields and finding, like, stuff like that. We have the other Ginetta of Sachs. Yep. Bunetigs. He seems to not be doing too well. Let's say he's... I would expect something slightly better. Would hope for better, but it isn't. I'm going to for last car on the grid, a Porsche. So we have a Porsche on pole and we have a Porsche in last. Things are balanced. Balanced as all things should be. So, no, I don't want to lose it in person. Thank you. So, how long do I have left actually? 6 minutes. So I wasted enough time here. Actually, we can calculate the fuel. List of things. So, I can calculate the fuel. Why did I put my phone down? It's a good question now. Where did I put my phone? Where did I put my phone? I think I put it next to my bed. My phone. 5 minutes remaining, and obviously the overrun time and everything. This is the thing with like when you're GT4 and qualifying, is like you have the massive pre-grid time to prepare your setup, plus you have the entire GT3 qualifying. Well, the GT3 guys, they can be like, yeah, what do I do to my qualifying setup for like 15 minutes, and then use the pre-grid time for what it is. It's not really complaint. It's just, it is just I have to kill the time as it is. I've got my water, so get that, and then we should be good to go. As annoying as a constant supply of empty water bottles. So, track temperatures continue to decrease. This is actually supplying me with the in-game time. No, it doesn't seem to supply me directly with the in-game time. So let's actually go back into the driver's seat from a bit of a weird angle, I know. Hey, that's how it is. And, let's see. My keyboard. So, setup. Current setup. We need, in terms of aero, probably open up the brake ducts one click. I'm just slightly concerned that my brakes get too hot throughout the race. And I don't want brake. I know these brake pads, they are the high performance brake pads. They do not last long, but they last 3 hours still. And even if I cook, then they probably last. But it's like, their performance drop off when they're cooking is not really worth it for me. So I'm just like, no, we're not doing that. We do need more fuel in this. Let's face it, we do need some more fuel. And it is saying that I was consuming about 2.47 per lap. Let's calculate 2.5 at least. Actually, I need to calculate how many laps we can do. Right, that's actually an issue. What was again my qualifying time? Bullwinkle qualified with an 0.39, so I mean nobody's going to hit. I shouldn't say that because probably somebody will hit their fastest lap in 0.4, but like nobody's going to go sub 0.4. Okay? I don't think even Bullwinkle can do that sub 0.4 for a race lap, so let's add that. Then we have a 60-minute race divided by memory recall. It's just above 29 laps. How very unfortunate. It's above 29 laps. So we need at least a formation lap plus at least one more lap for the in case of overrun, but I don't assume we would run out of. Actually, we will hit that we hit. Actually, I need 30 because 30 each land. We need 31 for the formation. We need 32 for the overrun. Though I don't think we actually will. We wouldn't go to 30 laps normally. But whatever, we'll calculate 32 just to be fine. 2.5. That's 80. I'm going with that number. We're going with 80. I like that number. That's nice. 80. So, do we need anything else? Obviously, we could use the current pressures over here. The pressures could be a bit low during the race. Because temperature will continue to drop. So I'm like, let's put 2 PSI into all tires. Honestly, not really the right side. The right side tires seem to stay up to their pressure. Put 3 PSI into the rears, because the rear seems to not really good up. And put 1 PSI on the right side tires. So that should do the pressure adjustments. Do I want to do something with sort of dampers? No, we really don't want to. So, that should be at this point set up. Time is still honestly ticking down, so we can just set tires at 1 and save my setup. Hot net today. Wrong button. FP2. So let's make sure we're on the correct tires before we don't start the race with like warm tires. So completely new set 4. So we're getting around with like 4 sets because I ran only 1 set during practice, ran 2 sets in qualifying, and we're obviously running only. The GT3 grid seems to be getting smaller every race. We're down to 12 people in the server classes. It's actually kind of sad. I find it kind of sad, honestly. GT4 Pro is still doing very well. We are 20 cars. That's actually very good. For the GT3 sales, just like we just outnumber them so massively. This isn't even funny, particularly. This means we're starting overall P15. So yeah, let's not get it right. Oh, it's sorry, I could just calculate something I don't want to know, perhaps. Okay, the session has ended, but we're waiting for it to truly end. So if 2.6, actually 80 liters would be not enough to hit 31 laps. That's like, I mean, this is... Let me see what number it presents to me once we're back in that menu again. We're 9.9 seconds off the overall pole sitter. That's an interesting side fact. But yeah, that... It can really only go backwards for us, because that alien in the front, I don't think we will have a word of him. And like, I'm a sitting duck on the straightaway, so that's gonna be fun. So yeah, we have 5 minutes now on the grid. It's got not really colder. It's quite dark. Let's face it. Already, but it's not quite dark. It's gonna get go. Why is McDonald complaining that he's let people buy LTT one? Okay. In any case, do we have any? Yeah, I'll put 2 more liters worth of fuel into the guides. It's just, we don't gamble with this shit. Let's just not go for any gambles for doing this here. It's not enough for 31 laps, but like it will be. Well, actually, does it tell me in terms of? Where is it? Oh, it is suggesting with 2.6 liters per lap. Oh, the one Quali Run might have just broken the fuel calculation. That's mildly interesting, because at our point let's calculate 31 laps, because it's a more realistic number that we'll probably hit. 83 will be enough at that point. I really don't want to run out of fuel with this car. We don't have to do any laps, I can run after the line out of fuel, but that's not here nor there. So let me put my phone away. Right. 3 minutes. 3 minutes till the start. And this is... I've been here, I've started on races on pole position, I've done this so many times, but it's just... Race starts still get you, man. I was thinking chit-chat a bit. Nah, we're right just after the race. It's gonna look weird during the pre-race. I thank him for the flow. That's good for like bands after the race. Got my glass. There's my glass. Yeah, up here's my LED strip on the car. I think I have also one in the front. Don't quote me about that one because I'm not totally sure. And yeah, I have pink LED strips on my car. Because why not? Where's the Schnatterbein? Over there's Barker. Let's see how that guy gets back onto the podium. I for sure guarantee he will find a way. Up there's the podium. That's where people want to get. Up there. Okay, I need to actually practicing that. Underwriter engineering KTM crossbow. See careful, which is one of the PC side panels is laying right now underneath my foot. So let's get back into the car. Okay, my foot over my shift is a bit more of a issue. Yep. So
30 seconds.
Let's do this. Headlights, normal, high beam. Guess I'm going to start on high beam because I'm a fucking asshole. Honestly, nah. We're going to be friendly. We just turn normal beams on. We don't need high beams at the start of the race. It just blinds everyone. And I have, as one of the few GT4s, actually the option between the different beams. It's not particularly a feature you have on every GT4. So it's... I should use it when I can. So there's no... Okay. That one, so I couldn't even use the indicators if I wanted to.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
Still dumps most of the heat into the front discs. But the rear discs are still not even remotely getting any temps right now. I have to actually be somewhat careful with my fuel consumption on this lap. Because I've burned nearly 2 liters already. Because standing on the brakes and accelerating will burn your fuel. Like, Captain Obvious it will. Turn down the ABS again. Move the brake bias back to where it belongs. Jesus, how many clicks that was. We barely got up to 26 PSI, so that's not great, but like, pretty cool formation off. From the a bit choppy right now, but it's because of how many cars we have here.
Green light, go, go, go. Car on the right.
Don't try it into
Clear on
T1.
the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I mean, honestly, so far so good. I think I kept my position. Yellow flag in sector 2. It's not like I will attack, I just need the slipstream to stop being attacked. Man, I'm sorry. Okay, that was a bit much of a lift because that might lead.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
That Porsche is sliding on my inside there.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Okay, but now I don't have as close as I want to be, so let's turn on the high beams. Not that it does at these conditions right now do much. Swap to the relative. 0.6 is the Porsche behind me, 0.9 is the Chevy up the road. So the Porsche is slowly gaining on me.
There's a slow car ahead. Yellow flag, be careful there.
That's a bit deep. Slight bit deep. That's stuff that I cannot really afford myself in this position. There's a GT3 behind me.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Bye.
Well done, mate. This is me, your personal best.
Do better shifts. Let's see, he's a second behind me starting the straight. How much does he close up? I'm roughly the same gap, still with the car in front. Let's gain away a 10th. To figure out my braking for that corner. Honestly, this is nice. Very nice. The car's running like mwah through this car. So it's a bit oversteery, I would say, generally. He's a bit tail happy right now. Car in front is throwing away. The car behind is gaining, so it's not good. Not good at all. Porsche finding his rhythm and just giving him the full attack. So we're entering the straight again with roughly the same gap, so that's interesting. Except that the car in front made up like 8 tenths. So that isn't as good. And you notice I'm subtly I had the very subtle slipstream last time around, and I don't have that this time around. Jesus, that was that was aggressive from me, but a nice run for sure. Very cool. You may expect my gap by half a second. Some Neo 5s during the race. As I stated prior to the race, I don't expect people to go sub 04. During the actual race, so there's that. I mean, I'm still viewing this as a class leader, so it's like isn't going too bad. Oh, the good darkness just like is like hello. Just got very quickly very much darker. Though it felt a bit more blended than RF2 usually his light switch was. But I could definitely feel like there was a sudden decrease in lighting there. And now we're doing some proper night racing. It's not like I'm not used to that. Okay. Subtle mistakes that I can't afford really.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
That gives me a track limit warning. God damn it. Oh well. Pay attention to that. Oh, come on. This is not good. Because the Porsche is now right behind me because this was a very sloppy lap. 1 second off my own pace.
Falling behind the car in front in sector 3.
Yeah, he gained like 8 tenths during that lap. I think he has smelled blood in the water. And now he's half a second behind me, and let's see, he probably will just blast past me without me even being able to fight him. 3 tenths. Do I need to go defensive or not? No, we're not going. He's lifting out. You can see that. It would have been a Hail Mary attempt into that corner. Be careful with the inside track limits there. Gained so much on me this time around. I think he will just blast past me. Yeah, it was 1/10 this time around. Quicker than me. I have a lot of Porsche in my rear mirror. Was able to gap him there through the last corner of the segment. He's a bit further back and probably with a worse run, but you know he can close, but he needs to be under half a second to make a move really. Before that you will perhaps get an overlap, but it's too risky to really do anything. He's gaining. I don't get how the Porsche is faster through that high speed corner than me. That rear engine should be absolutely murdering him for that high-speed corner. Oh, that's so sloppy the last two corners now. Cost me like sectors.
One behind in the car in front in sector 3.
Fuck off with your sector 3. It's like, I know it was sector 3. We've messed up massive. He has so much better exits out of the chicane. It's nuts. He's 0.6 behind. This is not good. I think he might be trying to time himself to get a run into this corner, perhaps. He has been very strong for that corner. I'm here for sure battling with a top driver that's probably quicker than me. That is more like it, but I'm not really gapping him. We're just matching each other. And he's mainly matching me only because he cannot drive through me. Okay, it's a very bad run out of that corner.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
First attack. Every time you come for this goal, I'm thinking like it's getting darker and darker and darker. He had a really scruffy couple of corners there before entering the straight. Okay, the front disc is still undercooling completely on the straight. Well, interesting enough, gapping everybody behind us. it. Was too soft on that one. Oh god, got a massive bump there. Yeah, that's gonna be an attack here. Half a second.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 3.
Nobody cares about the car in front. I don't have a clue how he's exiting that quickly out of that corner. Again, half a second. The thing is, he has to at some point go for the move here. It's risky into that corner, but he has to at some point do it. Because he cannot pass me anywhere else, really. Well, Drone is closing up on us actually. One of the cars behind is like gaining 4/10 a lap on us. I'm now a full second ahead of the Porsche. For the first time. We're nearly halfway done with this race, 35 minutes remaining still. I am waiting still for the GT3s to come around, dude. They're slacking. There's one GT3 actually in front of us who's like really... What that okay, he's actually fired. Never mind what I was saying. Yeah, that was not a good line. Alright.
Falling behind in the car in front in sector 3.
Just not asking where the GT3s all went. It's just a full push. They're slacking off, but that was very horrible. Oh, it's progressively getting darker and darker and darker and so. Okay, now we can see the race leader actually. 6 seconds behind us. I can probably catch up on us towards the end of the lap or next lap. Honestly, I'm surprised how many moments I've had in this game where I've saved the car with how easy it is at times with this game for the car to just snap and be gone. Yeah, this was a horrifically terrible lap because of that moment. I had drawn out a nice decent gap to that Porsche and it's like, well, actually no.
Faster car coming up behind you.
Couldn't even tell if you were, how close that car was. I just had to turn in there. Okay, this is gonna be awkward.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
It's major time loss now. I'm dead. That GT3 cost me the position. For fuck's sakes, because I lifted there.
Car on the left. Faster car approaching. Watch out. Clear on the left.
Fuck. The GT3 traffic cost me there.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
The problem is I now escalated the use of very risky maneuvers. Before that he was using very calm and gentle maneuvers, but I go straight up for the inside move there. I didn't push him off the road in any stretch, but he probably doesn't know that. He had more than enough room that he needed. Despite I was quite sideways, honestly. I'm also now again sitting duck on this straight. But I have a slight advantage on some straights in terms of punch. Ah, not another GT3.
Faster car coming up behind. Watch out. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I wasn't able to transform.
Halfway through. Keep it up.
The GT3 traffic is not making this easier. Because the tendency is to catch him in the straight and me into the corners. That guy isn't making it all. Fuck off, you GT3s, for fuck's sakes.
Faster car approaching. Watch out. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Give me the suck. I need the suck. Oh god. He's 3 tenths behind. And because I escalated this, he's probably going to attempt something. Nah, I'm not sure. Maybe the Porsche runs out of straight line speed at the end of the straight? I don't know what is going on here. Why isn't he attempting a move there? Like, at all.
Faster car coming up behind you.
He must be lifting straight up out of the throttle to stay in that position. Or he's literally running out of straight line speed. Excuse me?
Clear on the right.
What the fuck was that? Some of these GT3s and... Like, excuse me, what the fuck are you...
Falling behind in the car in front in sector 3.
I don't care about the car in front.
Coming up behind you.
Oh god, not again.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Please clear me for fuck's sakes. Didn't have a good exit there. What a wobble. This is stressful because and we have only half of the well, not all of them are still running, but like only 6 GT3s are so far passed, and the next one is like 3 seconds behind. It's just like he's running out of steam at the end of the straight. This is close where he was, as far as I could judge from the radar. Problem is, whenever I could make a breakaway, the
Faster car is approaching.
GT3s show up and ruin the day.
Clear on the right.
Go, go, go. Dude. Just get by finally. And who is actually behind in P5 right now? Barker. Yep, the guy I pointed on way down on the grid. As I said, he will be coming for his podium. And he's only 3 seconds behind us. And we're heavy in battle involved here. Before the GT3 traffic hit, I was faster than him. So let's see if I can actually do that and take off. But it isn't seemingly quite working out for me. wasn't good at all. Hit too deep into the first one. I just cannot get my lines right. Okay, let's go to the right. Left. Stupid. So there's a car
Faster
coming
car
by.
coming behind you. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I'm 13 seconds behind race leader. Not race leader, P2. Oh god, that's a bit wide. Only a track HUD's just invalidated lap. I think that could be one. Good. No, still none. Staying at one cut right now. I don't like Barker being so close.
Faster car coming
There's still
behind you.
20 minutes to go in this. What's going on with the GT3 behind me? Seems not interested.
Car
No,
on
he's
the
going
right.
by. Come the fuck by already! Oh, why am I surprised? Going against him, it's just I've seen this Porsche at the start of the race not particularly being competent. That's what my point is. Oh, I forget your name before the end of the race even. It's not like you inconvenience me much, it's just...
Falling behind you, the car in front in sector 2.
Fuck off if you're falling behind messages, I want the car behind.
The faster car is approaching. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I braked very early there apparently. Oh, come on, Nissan, get your fucking... Oh, that Nissan cost me probably the position because now he's 0.2 behind me. It's gonna be easy for him to set himself past me. comes.
Here on the left.
Okay, he's... I was trying to cut back. As the more fight, the more barking comes closer. Because he's under 2 seconds behind now. And there's Drost is still also like under 3 behind. This could turn into a 4-way fight. With me the leading off the train. I've been here, I've done that, it's just I don't like it. I think he's getting the hang of it. Oh god, that's understeer central. Yeah, he's very close here. The thing is, he seems to not be able to convert his run really.
Car on the left.
He runs out of steam next to me. He gets side by side and he just runs out of steam.
Lead on the left.
I explained everything I had earlier. Like, the Porsche just runs out of steam down the straight at the end of it. Like, he can gain on me there, he just cannot pass me here. And he's, I think, starting to come to that realization that there's a minor problem for him. I think I just ate all these track limit boards.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 3.
Oh, the cars behind are closing in. Minutes. He just runs out of steam at the end of it. Oh god. No, no, no. I think he went off with me. That's what saved me. Both of us went wide there. Yeah, there's one GT3. It's actually closing up to us again. You're going in the middle of a just massive GT4 battle.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. I think he spotted his opportunity in that corner. Okay, I can eat curb there and still like out-accelerate him. Probably he lifted off on the acceleration to not hit me. Like that Porsche is really good on the brakes, it seems. Oh god, that's shit. We're getting closer to the end so far. He's closing. I made a mistake here. Because he's
right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Now he has found a way by. Oh, come on. What are you doing here?
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Got light damage in the rear.
So I see one. Szymanski is still behind me. But that gave me a... no, he isn't. He lost both positions to the Beamer and the... Boy, there's 8 minutes still on the clock, for fuck's sakes. How much fuel do you have left? 20 liters. This is more than enough. More than enough fuel, but this... man, this is gonna go down. Yeah. Hard. I think that's a spun out car there. I'm pretty sure they've just hit each other and spun someone. I think I'm very much got no breather now.
Faster car coming up behind. Watch out.
It's gonna be really fun.
Car on the right.
It's a really risky move you did there, and like, it's totally not worth it for you, mate. Like, you have like 10 seconds advantage. You can like lift off and just like, in the last 6 minutes, let it have it. Okay, that means after this lap, 3 laps to go. Guess that's the race leader. I'm 3.3 seconds to Szymanski behind. Because I just was there already. As long as I avoid major issues, I should be fine for the last 3 laps. Szymanski is slightly closing in on me, but there's 2 GT3s coming through that will lap us soon. One of them probably this lap, the other one next lap.
Faster car coming up behind you.
Wasn't that the leader at one point? Well, that guy behind me has to suffer drive through before the end of the race.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, he's coming in for drive through. Yeah, I lost quite a bit of time last time around, like nearly a second. So I can afford that right now.
Faster car approaching. Watch out.
I'm not again for the king.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
The corner's gonna vomit from that. I'm so sorry. I tried. Because that's a position loss for that guy. Yeah, unfortunate. And I didn't try, but we'll be honest. I have to myself to consider right now. Actually, no, he stays in front. The Porsche runs out of top speed. Again.
Faster car behind you.
Oh no, not again.
Faster car coming up behind you. Right, man. Leader is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
Roger that. Staying here, you can fly by me on the other side.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Losing time to the car in front in sector 3.
I fucking don't care about a car 17 seconds up the road on the last lap. Except the out of fuel. I didn't end up any more 17 seconds up the road. They will rapidly be close to that. I have 2.6 seconds to the car behind. I just need to get this car around.
Faster car is approaching. Car on the right.
Sure.
Clear on the right.
Oh, Barker has gotten a drive-through penalty on the last lap. Oh, that's unfortunate for that guy. He's 8.5 seconds down. Okay, I should focus. Just focus. Just finish the lap. I have 10 liters left.
The leader has finished the race.
Became a 28 lap race for GT4.
B3, we're on the podium. Excellent job, mate. Well managed all the way through.
Oh man, that was. that was tough racing. Unfortunate at the end there wasn't a battle really. Everything led up to it, but like. Oh. How far is let's just start up and start doing the in-lap. And yeah, that's P3. And Bullwinkle and where? Szymanski in P4. He has been hunting me the entire race till the end. Vowel is complaining and it's like, oh, this split needs rebalancing. It's like, yeah, you mean more playable, and it's sure. It needs more people on the GT3 class. GT4's absolutely amazing. Bennings, Halton. Wasn't Hartmann in Nürburgring in a Ginetta, if my memory isn't incorrect? I think he wasn't on Ginetta because he's. There was a car I think parked. I'm not paying attention to it. Because he's now in a Porsche. There's two BMWs with Drossel and Fennings behind me. Actually, how far has Barker was degraded down to P22 overall? There's like 7 positions behind me. Yeah, that guy was just, I think, finished P10 in class. Boonatics finished right behind him. Fastnacht did not have a good race because he finished on P25 overall. So, return to garage. Okay, so first podium of the season. I would say that's a very good finish. What we're, let's see. Turn on my keyboard and let's see, where's my turntables? GT4. Yeah, Barker was demoted down to P10. I was just under 30 seconds behind the class winner, Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle is seemingly a very good driver. I mean, Szymanski is also a very good driver, but he in the end wasn't able to get by me. So yeah, what else do we have? We have Everson, Ra finished only P15. Boomsticks got up to P11, that was a very good race. Toko got up to P8, that is very nice to see. Everson had not a good race, he finished P16, way down the order. And Grundhofer and V. Brown had retired fairly early on. Brown was, I think, retired on like lap 2 of the race because he had his steering fail, so he didn't even finish particularly more than a lap. So yeah. In GT4 it's a Porsche in front of a Chevy and then a KTM on the podium. Porsche, BMW, BMW, Porsche, BMW, Aston and Alpine for the top 10. Sadly not get Ginetta because the only other Ginetta that... I thought there was another Ginetta in the race, it's just Iverson finished P16 in his Ginetta. The first AMG is in P13 with Fastnacht. I think he started up the order a bit more. In GT3 it's Ferrari, then McLaren. The Lamborghini Huracan, that's... I think that was Gordo in that Lambo. That at the end was in P2 and got demoted. Okay, so but yeah, that guy was demoted down to P6, so that's a bit unfortunate. But yeah, he took home with a good comeback drive. Barker probably pretty unfortunate in the end of there. Yeah, let me see, is there anything in the chat that I might need to read? Seeing that. Talk about yeah, no people that actually raced against me wrote anything, so yeah. Right. You've completed the race. First half flew by, kind of. But like it was a hard battle there. Hard fought. Well, okay. Let's exit game. So, do I have anything? Jesus Christ, there's like 9+ pings. Oh man. It's like... No. I need to explain to someone that when I go onto that mode, I wanted to signalize the... I just wasn't available during that time. Okay, it sometimes happens. Okay, well. That's it. Was a very good race. I did not expect that after there was 3 seconds off the pace in practice, and then like 2.5 seconds off the pace before the race even started. During qualifying at the beginning, but like I had that slipstream from Tokyo helped me a lot. That slipstream, and I absolutely nailed the last sector. And that led me to starting P3, and without starting P3 I would never had a shot at the podium here. I mean, I would have probably still had a shot in the top 5, because that's, without the slipstream, that's roughly where I should have ended up in. I think I was still, before I improved my lap time, like, what, P7 or something, so we could have still, like, raced into the top 5, probably. And as noticeable that we had like a lot of straight line speed somehow. I don't know how the hell we had so much straight line speed, but like we had it. And I was I mean we weren't in the first like half of the straight, we weren't particularly competitive against the Porsche, but like once I was heading towards the braking zone, the Porsche couldn't out drag me really. So I could. And that was really what helped me a lot against Szymanski. However you need to call him. Yeah, before I butcher people's names more, I will just end the stream. I need something to drink. I would say.